Hello again, you beautiful, wonderful people, you. Welcome back to The Binding of Isaac. I think we need to try out Tainted Magdalene, since we did just unlock her. And let's see, what should we try to accomplish here? What have we not done in a while? Maybe, I hate to say it, maybe a mother run? I really hate to say it, because I really hate both the path to Mother and the boss fight of Mother. But anyway, here's Tainted Magdalene with her very edgy haircut. Look at her. Oh man, she's so edgy. She shaved half of her head. She should also color the other half, but we'll let it slide. So here is the seed for today. We start off with Yum Heart, and look what happens when I use Yum Heart. I get double heal up, but then you see those last two hearts I have are kind of blinking and kind of darker colored. Eventually they're gonna start running out. There you go. And we can pick up all these little half hearts from enemies that we kill and kind of get some of that fading health back. I'll call it fading health, I suppose. So she's interesting. You are rewarded for playing aggressively. Oh dear. Hello there. Yeah, rewarded for playing aggressively. I think if you're taking damage just from your fading health, then that's not going to affect any devil deals or anything like that. Teleport ain't it. And I admit, I don't remember how health up items work for her. You can still shoot, of course, so you don't have to run around like a mad woman and smack into enemies. And I'm really not sure what Guppy's Paw is going to do for us in this scenario. I don't play her enough. Like, I never just play her for fun, really. It's just not my kind of play style, as you might imagine. I guess my Yum Heart is filled up, so let's just go smack into this guy. There we go. So, I'm gonna hold off on using Guppy's Paw. I'm happy to at least have it, for sure. Because any character that you're playing, if you can become Guppy, you're gonna have a good time. Now, her like, melee attack there is definitely the higher damage option we have. I forget exactly what the numbers are. I probably never knew them to begin with. But it definitely feels like we're doing a lot more damage than just shooting our little pew-pew tears. I should have used Hagalaz. I'm an idiot. I guess let's go ahead and use Hagalaz now. Hey, nice. Okay. I'm not sure if, like, any stats really affect our melee attack. Oh, didn't want that to happen. Alright, we're just gonna sit there and beat him down. Ooh, speed up is nice. Yeah, I would imagine that at least damage is going to affect our kind of melee attacks, but who really knows? Alright, I want to get down, well, I don't want to. I have decided to get down to the alt floors. I decided not to do it that first opportunity there, because I hate being down there. Oh yeah, and even spirit hearts that we collect are going to be those fading hearts, so they're not really all that useful. And yeah, as you can see, even though we were taking hits there, it was just on our fading heart health, so it did not affect our devil chance one tiny little bit, which is pretty cool. What you got for me? Nice. And we've got one of our golden pennies, heck yeah. I also have a random pill we could check out, so I think I'm going to do that. Explosive diarrhea, that ain't for me. Another nice thing about her, though, is we have that Yum Heart as like a little secondary active item, essentially. So we get to just hold on to that and also get another item. So that can make her a little bit on the stronger side as well. You have that potential regen at all times. Not quite enough money to shop. I really need another key to drop so we can get into that item room. That would be, oh no, that would be a travesty if we don't have that. Travis, what are you even doing right now, guy? Come on, give me that key. Why is Travis holding out on us? Ooh, now I don't have a Yum Heart charged. Okay, so I need to play this one out the old-fashioned way. So we only have half of our fading health hearts left. Now we have none. So now, if I take damage, I will lose that double chance. Which, y'all already know I don't want that to happen. Alright, so we just got the little baby. Please don't cheese me, baby. I'm trying to get him up against the wall, because then if you can kind of hit underneath him, this isn't working. Oop! If you can hit underneath him and bounce him into the wall, then you can kind of get him stuck, but it's not really working. Oh gosh! Oh gosh! I almost just messed myself up. The knockback on this little guy just feels so wonky like that. I kind of knocked him forward towards me. That was weird. Oh, look at that! It's a me! Mr. Dolly. Alright, I'm going to hold off on any of that, because it's going to start fading right away. Oh no. Okay, we just unlocked Abaddon recently. I think it would be awful. Converts all heart containers into black hearts. I think that would be truly awful. I'm going to quick do a little Google to make sure to see what that interaction is going to be like with Tainted Magdalene. Yeah, my instincts were correct. That would just get rid of, or it would turn all of my heart containers into just black hearts, and they would all start to fade away over time, and we would be sad and also hecked. So, unfortunately, not taking that today. That is a really nice item, though. Gives big, big damages. Alright, we have had to leave behind an item room, which always makes me salty. So this upcoming item room, I better both get a key for it, and it better be heckin' good. Or maybe we will... Oh, hello. Maybe we'll be able to come across a... Ow. Maybe we'll be able to come across a planetarium, since we had to leave that behind. It could happen. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to keep playing aggressively here. I'm pretty sure we've lost all of our blue and black hearts, but that's kind of just the way the cookie crumbles with this lady. Oh, and... Oh. Okay. I kind of bumped off of the guy, and I guess I must have hit that fire, and then still ran into him before I realized it. Dang it, man. Let's give that another try, shall we? Dang it, man. So yeah, I got turned into the ghost, and then one hit kill. And that all happened so quickly, my slow old man brain did not realize what was going on. Well, heck. At least we didn't have anything particularly strong on that run, and we hadn't gotten particularly deep into it either. Ugh. It's kind of helpful with the infinite bombs, and kind of like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, we can use the bombs here for sure. I guess as far as the butt bombs go, this is probably a better character to have it on, just because I'm not actually going to be shooting as much. I'm usually just going to be running into enemies. So I can kind of more trigger it when I feel like it, I suppose, instead of like by accident sometimes. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this plays out with the butt bombs. And I would like to get a health up from a boss so I can remember what happens. I think the health up just goes into your fading health, if I'm not mistaken. Blighted. Ooh, get absolutely beat up. And we get some tears. Alrighty. I'm going to continue down here, and then we'll go into the horrible dross, downpour, whatever, after that. Getting something like Humbling Bundle, I could see that being really, really good on her, because you should be getting like bigger health drops. What do you got for me? Ooh, Satanic Bible we haven't seen before. Although, Here, let me put it back down so we can read the description together. So you get a black heart. That's fine. Using it before the boss makes the boss reward a devil deal. And it does still, like, cost heart containers and stuff. So... kind of sucks, actually. We can't do that as Magdalene, Tainted Magdalene here. We cannot afford that whatsoever. Now, after we complete the boss fight, we could use it, but that's also not super duper useful. So, shucks. Maybe... Ooh, oh. Wait a minute. Oh, this is so busted. Wait a minute. Okay, we just picked up the candy heart, which we just unlocked recently, which gives you stat ups whenever you collect health, red hearts. And what are we going to be doing constantly in every combat room? Wait, what the heck? We are going to become a stat fiend. What? That's insane. Like, it's each little... Ooh, I should keep exploring. Each little one doesn't really give that much health, but that is absolutely nutty. What a find. Okay, well, we have a Tainted Magdalene run, I suppose. Oh, wow. Everything's happening right now. Okay. Thank you for that. We got a blank rune. Oh my gosh, we got some damage up. What's down in our crawling space? A tear's up. Don't mind if I do. Oh, that didn't kill you in one hit. Interesting. Don't have enough to shop with. Unfortunately, I don't have my Yum Heart charged up now. And you know what? I think I am going to swap out for that other book. I just don't think this one's going to help us very much. So Book of the Dead will, after we clear a room, we can, like, raise the dead, essentially. We can get bones and stuff to pop up and help us, and maybe even some bony helpers. I would like that heart, thank you. I'm not going to be able to reach that heart. Or that one. Dang. Or that one. I think when you're just shooting, you probably don't come across those hearts as often. Those fading hearts. So let's do that. There we go. And I just don't feel like we can ever take devil deals. Let's do a little blank rune. Darn. I was hoping that could be cool. And I need to... Oh, it was even the black rune that I wanted, but I guess because the items were not on pedestals, they were waiting to be bought, then I couldn't consume them. Drat. Oh well. Alrighty, so let's just continue. Oh, there's the fire that ended my run last time. Let's not repeat that. Pretty please. Now, once we do decide to hit the fire and become ghosty and we go into that mirror, I think at that point we will finally have the Holy Mantle waiting for us, because we've unlocked that for the Lost, and I think in the game program you are essentially becoming the Lost when you are in that mode after you go through the mirror, that is. Give me those hearts, I want more stats. Give them to me. Alright, and now we really need to save up 2 bombs. I don't think I have yet seen a bomb on this run, which is a little concerning. Give me all the stats. Oh, dang it, I must have taken some actual red health damage there. Oh well. Ooh. More shot speed, or tears and shot speed. Excellent. Now we have a decision between mystery or... Oh, mystery. Let's just go with that mystery. Swing and a miss. Dang it. And let's see, I would like to go into the curse room, which I know the name of now. Ooh, can you bust that out? Thank you. No, thank you. Whatever. Alright, let's do the boss, and then we'll do all of the knife piece monkey business. I don't need to go melee damage you. Uh-oh. Whew. Let's do another little butt rock right here. Get some things blowed open. You guys, I'm just gonna smack right into you. Ooh, nice. What do we have? What do we have? Absolutely nothing. But we can butt bomb. Although I can't sit around too much doing stuff like that because I need to keep moving so I can keep my fading health popping, you know? And so I can keep getting those sweet, sweet stat ups. I'm really curious to see, like, is there a cap to this? I've never been able to use Candy Heart quite this much. So I'm very curious to see where this is going to take us. Alright, I'm mostly just going to shoot this guy. Unless we can get something like that. Do a little something like that. Ah, I almost hit him with that. Alright, we're just going to keep beating you down. Took a little hit there. Everything's a-okay. Nice. And we've got stem cells. Okay, so the health up gives us an extra fading heart. Not a real heart. So that's kind of whatever, I guess. We can butt bomb here for some free bombs. And I am a little tempted, assuming I'm going to get that Holy Mantle, I'm a little tempted to go fight that boss again as the Lost guy. Ooh, Suicide King instantly kills you. It's tempting, but I think I'll pass. Wow, another Mr. Dolly, okay. That works for me. There's a free key we can get there. I don't think I want Butt Penny. Higher chance for coins to spawn from poop, which is nice. I don't want to shop because we won't be able to see what the item is. Let's do this. Let's go through. Oh yeah, and now we do have the Holy Mantle. So all I had to do was go to the next room, apparently. I didn't even have to go through the mirror. So I guess I was just very unlucky that I hit that before. Well, obviously I was unlucky. I hit that and then was not able to leave the room to trigger my Holy Mantle respawn. That is very sad indeed. So I'm not crazy strong, but that boss is kind of the easiest boss you can come across, I feel like, down in this part of the world. So, oh man, I'm really tempted to go fight him, but it's also probably a really bad idea. I think just because we have the Omega Busted Candy Heart, I'm not gonna risk throwing the run just for one more boss item. Like, one more boss item cannot possibly be better than infinitely stacking with our Candy Heart, right? It just can't be. Ain't no way. So I'm going to resist that demonic temptation, and we're gonna keep pressing on here. So I feel like this could be the run, being our second attempt with Tainted Magdalene here. And away we go right after this. There you go. Coffee sip for good luck. I'm excited to see where this could go. Alrighty, well, as we start working our way through the mines here, I want to talk a little bit about everybody's favorite subject, Lego. And if it isn't your favorite subject, what are you even doing with your life? My goodness, there's no hope for you. So I have mentioned before, I'm pretty sure, that I do a little bit of Lego resale on the side. Not sets and minifigures very much, but mostly just on a piece-by-piece basis. I use the wonderful, wonderful website known as Bricklink to do that, and I enjoy it quite a bit. It's a lot of monkey business, a lot of fiddling around, and very tedious and stuff, but I do enjoy it. Lego is my happy place, and I don't know, it's just a good time for me. So part of using Bricklink so much is you get really comfortable with finding out like with old pieces, what goes where and stuff like that, and Bricklink is set up really nice so you can find out all the different sets that a certain piece may have appeared in, that sort of thing. So by going through big lots of Lego pieces, I've been able to come across some really neat stuff that I like a very, very large amount. That's interesting. And I've been able to come across some pretty cool, like, fragmented vintage sets. And one of them that I'm working on now, I had a good chunk of the pieces for, and I have since been adding more on myself, is Fort Legorado. I am slowly piecing that together. I have an order from a different Bricklink seller for some of the large palisade pieces that you need for that. I have that coming hopefully today, and I might be able to finish building the majority of Fort Legorado, which I'm very excited about. Let's try it. What are you gonna do to me? That was a good. We got more damage. And and it gave us an extra fading heart. Ooh, that was definitely a good. I'm wondering if maybe we have a secret coming. The Fort Legorado, it came out, oh gosh, when did it come out? Mid to late 90s, I want to say. Something like that. And it has always been one of those bucket items for me, as I'm sure it is for many youths in the 90s, or even the 2000s, because I think in the 2000s they did like a re-release of the set. If you're not familiar, back in the day, Lego had these Cowboys and Indians style sets that were just amazing. Like, they are so well loved even today. I did have a few of them growing up, but not Legorado, unfortunately. I have since pieced together the sheriff's office, whatever, for myself, because that's such a cool set. And I already had the gold mine, which is a very, very cool set. I got that out as a kid, so I was very jazzed to own. And now I'm gonna have Fort Legorado. Ooh, Charm of the Vampire, yes! Wait, it gives a damage up now? That's gotta be new, right? A damage up on Charm of the Vampire? I'm here for it, but I'm very surprised by that. Huh. But growing up, I had a cousin, a younger cousin, who his folks were quite well off, so he had quite a few sets that I didn't have, and Fort Legorado was one of them. And oh man, I remember both being so jealous and also just so happy that I could hang out with him and play around with Fort Legorado. It's so cool. And unfortunately, as with many vintage Lego sets nowadays, the minifigures are like prohibitively expensive. A lot of these, what would you even call them, like cavalry guys, I suppose? A lot of those dudes are like $20 a pop in some places, some Bricklink sellers, and if you are unlucky enough to try to piece together a set that has some of the Native Americans in it, then you're going to be forking over even more. But for now, I'm just focusing on getting the structure complete and some of the related stuff, and then over time, maybe I'll be able to come across some bulk lots that have good figures in them or something like that, and I can flip stuff to eventually get those guys. But yeah, I'm really jazzed. It's such a cool set. Modern Lego, like, I haven't really gotten into modern Lego as much because, like, even though Lego has always been an expensive toy, it's just insanely expensive nowadays. Like, you're forking over $80 for any mid-tier set, and it's just wild. Or they came out with a gumball machine recently, which was really cool, and it had a bunch of minifigure parts inside of the gumballs, and it looks really cool. And I think it's, what, 120, 140? It's just, that's not happening at all. And then all the Star Wars sets are like, hey, you want to take out a second mortgage for this cool set? Ugh. But the few modern Lego sets I do have, they are amazingly well crafted. I gotta hand it to them. And you do end up with like a really hefty, bulky object at the end of all the building steps. But there's just something about, maybe it's just my nostalgia glasses or something, I don't know. But there's something about the vintage sets. Like they had bigger, bulkier pieces to fill up the space better, but they were more affordable because of it, and I just feel like they have so much more charm to them. Modern Lego sets look very realistic in a lot of ways, and a lot more sophisticated to be sure, but they just don't have the charm, if you ask me. And I got to have that charm, you know? So, no matter what, the old sets will always have a special place in my heart. Alright, I absolutely loathe both of those items, so we're gonna risk it! Hey, that was a good one. That will help us get a lot more secrets into our lives. So let me know in the comments, are you a Lego enjoyer? Do you have, oh wow, hello. Do you have any kind of nostalgia for vintage sets, or do you think they should be left in the past and modern stuff all the way? I'm definitely more on the nostalgia side, but I do really enjoy some of the modern stuff. And there's, oh man, there's so much modern stuff I would love to buy, but it's just so expensive. Even for a guy with a big boy job, like, I could save up, what is it, $400-500 for the Sauron's Tower set. Like, I have that much saved up for a Switch 2 right now, and I want to be able to buy a Switch 2. But like, I just physically could not allow myself to plunk down that much cash for a Lego set. It just doesn't feel right to me. I have the money in hand, and I just couldn't do it. Because the building is really fun, agreed, but then after that, it just sits there. And you look at it, and it's really cool to look at, but you just look at it, you know? At least with something like a video game console, you can use it, like, pretty much every day. You get some use out of it. So at least that's how I justify it to myself. But yeah, oh man, the Atari system, the NES system sets, the all the Lord of the Rings sets. Oh my goodness. The Upside Down set, the Home Alone house. Like, oh gosh, there's so many sets that I would just absolutely love to own, but it just can't happen. It's not gonna happen. And then on top of all the price tag issues, you also gotta have the storage for all these things. Like, these are big sets that Lego's putting out nowadays. Huge. Like, back in my day as a kiddo, you could get some sets that would take up a little bit of landscape, but mostly it was because they were, ooh, what do I want to do here? Mostly it was because they were built on base plates, which Lego doesn't really do anymore. So there was kind of like the impression of bulk to your Lego set. And nowadays it's just like, yeah, these are huge. They have some big footprints. Where you, like, who's got all the, what the heck? Who's got all of the shelf space or counter space or whatnot to store all these Gigantor sets? What the? Oh, okay. I can come down here. I don't really love where I am right now. Mom, you need to kind of, like, heck off and let me through. So yeah, I'm kind of in a love-hate right now with Lego. I really do enjoy the reselling stuff, so I can go buy bulk lots of vintage Lego. I can keep the parts I want and sell off the parts I don't. Especially, I usually go by color scheme as well. I hate the new light gray and the new dark gray. It just doesn't feel right to me, so I pretty much sell off all of those even semi-modern pieces, and then I'm able to turn around and purchase stuff that I do want instead. So Bricklink has been a whole lot of fun for me. So if you even remember Lego from back in the day, maybe you haven't touched it in a long time, but you remember it fondly, go check out Bricklink and just kind of start clicking around. You can click through by release year and see what sets came out each year. You can go by themes and sub-themes, and it's just a lot of fun to look through, I feel. And then something that you haven't seen in 20 years might come across your screen and tickle your little nostalgia bone, and you can go down a whole rabbit hole. Trust me, a whole rabbit hole. I would really like to play this guy some more. I do not know where my health is at right now, so let's go take on Great Gideon and hope for the best. I'm not too worried about any kind of Devil Deal chance. That's not, ouch, gonna make or break the run. Obviously I want an Angel chance instead. I really wish I knew where my health was at right now. It's gotta be... There's no way I have any of my fading health right now. It's gotta all be just my 2 regular red hearts. There we go. There was another one finally. Careful, booty bomb. Yes, yes. Oh, I think I missed that one, unfortunately. I know there's an item out there. I'm completely blanking on what it is. But there's an item out there that makes health pickups count for double, which would be absolutely amazing. So like picking up one of these half hearts would give us a full heart back on our fading health. And I'm curious if that would also affect the stat up we're getting from, nice. The stat up we're getting from our candy heart. Very curious about that. Oh, dear goodness, goshness golly. Alright, Halo is nice, because you do get a bunch of stuff up, but, I mean, Wafer. Hi. Hi, Wafer. I'm gonna go ahead and pop Magician. I don't really give a care. Oh man, Wafer. Well. If anything was going to help us in the upcoming Mother fight, it's going to be taking half the amount of damage you usually would. I am A-okay with this. Let's get a little butt bomb going here. A little butt bomb going here. Alright. And I'm going to try to get a few more plays. Wait. No, I need to do this. That's what I need to do. Oh, I almost forgot about that. I don't know where my health is at. I want to try to play this guy a little bit more. What? That I only had 1 full heart left? Wait, how? I picked up a bunch of red health and I had that blue heart now. I know it was starting to fade away. Oh no. This is the throw of all time. I am so sad right now. Like that was a free win. The curse and the greed got me. Oh my gosh. Well, people, please play this seed as Tainted Magdalene in hard mode, and please show me what you are able to accomplish, because this game, this run at least, was like made to be won. And I managed to find the 1% chance way of failing it. Oh, I feel so bad. I might go uninstall. I might go delete my channel right now. Oh my goodness. Goodbye, world.